We had a pretty good day temperature-wise. That's despite plenty of cloud cover coming on through and a decaying complex of rain and thunderstorms that came in from the west late last night, very early this morning. But you can see how as it tried to push on through the region, it did, but in a much weaker state. So all this really did for the northern half of the viewing area pretty much was just give us some scattered showers, maybe a couple downpours of more moderate rainfall. But this is just a slight preview of the unsettled pattern that we're really ready to kick off as we go into the coming week. As far as what that first complex of rain did, not much really. Even our far northern counties barely showing any accumulating rain, but on the average so far, 1/10 of an inch to be found according to radar estimates. But temperatures again, the complex that passed on through didn't affect temperatures warming up at all. We had upper 70s, almost near 80 the other day, upper 50s this morning, and then pushing back near 80 for this afternoon. I think we'll go back into the lower to middle 60s tonight because even though we are starting the late night hours out relatively quiet for now, look at what's developing out to the north and west. A good complex of thunderstorms trying to get their act together in northwestern Kansas. Those are being fired up along a stationary front that's going to be stuck to the north for the next few days for sure. But what's really happening here is the upper level winds are going to eventually steer these storms toward the southeast, and certainly because of more upper level energy lining up as well. And that's just the overall setup that we'll have for much of this week to keep rain chances in the forecast. But in the short term, let's see how these storms may want to come on in as we go into Sunday morning. You can see still by 3 a.m. we're quiet as we get closer to sunrise on your Sunday morning. But here we are 6 a.m. The leading edge of the rain and thunderstorms in a weakening state will start to push on through the region and coming across the I-49 corridor by about 9 o'clock, give or take an hour. Again, as these storms come in, I really think we'll be in the weakening stage. So rain and thunderstorm chances to start the morning out sure, but again, I'm not expecting these to be severe. And then we'll get a little bit of a break as we go into the afternoon. And I think with some peaks of the sun and some dry time, we are going to trend warm again for tomorrow. 63 in the morning, 75 by noon, highs are 80 degrees. Then we could maybe get a few isolated storms going into Sunday night, but this is going to be the next big complex of storms that I'll watch as we go from midnight Monday through the overnight hours and through the morning drive. And this is certainly looking to be a more potent complex of thunderstorms that will pass on through before we get the morning drive underway. In fact, this is looking like a potential severe complex of storms. Certainly our southeast Kansas County is being clipped by a low severe threat. Again, from midnight to 5 a.m., I think the biggest issues with this complex will be heavy rain and high wind. Can't rule out some hail and maybe a random spin-up tornado. But again, I really think the big issue with that complex of storms will be the winds. But look at the more rain chances to come our way. Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe a break on Thursday, and then going toward the end of the week, that could leave us with potentially 1 to 4 inches of rain overall by the time we hit the end of the week. But temperatures stay warm nonetheless. 80 tomorrow, 83 Monday, near 80 Tuesday and Wednesday, and lower to middle 80s by the end of the week. We're back after the break.